back yet again, and listeners, Kevin just yelled at me for saying that I don't want to go to an award show until I'm nominated.
Well, first of all, Vishaal, what's the name of the podcast?
It's called What the Film. I'm Vishaal Reddy, one of your hosts.
And I'm Kevin Satterfield, your other host, the guest.
You're the guest today.
What are we here to talk about, Vishaal?
You know, we are talking about our favorite time of year.
Yeah.
Which is the season of awards.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara, just have to say.
We should take a moment. I miss her.
I'm truly one of the best.
I just was not expecting it. And so
Yeah.
when I saw that New York Times alert, I was like, there's no way.
TMZ told me. I'm like, this is not the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, so there are two things that I need out in 2026.
Yeah.
I need Demois and TMZ, get a life.
Out.
You guys are peons of people who, and this gets me into my next thing that needs to be out. All fandoms, get out.
Yeah. The Stand Wars are so juvenile. I totally agree.
These heated rivalry cast members, I feel so bad for them because, fine, you get famous, you get successful, it is a part of the game to a point. But when one of the cast members is like, hey, I think I actually have to change my address.
Yeah, that's scary.
I have to move.
Yeah.
And be in a security, like a doorman building now because people are showing up to your home. Get a life.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah. It's scary.
I say this as someone who is like wants to have a blow up moment like this, but my God, I don't want that.
Well, it can't come at the expense of your safety, you know?
No. Also, I'll be mean.
You already are.
Not that way.
Yeah.
I'll tell people off. I'll tell people, no, you can't get a photo, or like, don't show up at my home. So that's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to also say, even music stand-ups, Beehive,
no,
bars,
listen,
maybe,
all of them.
All of it, go away.
All of them.
Guys.
Yeah.
We have better things to be thinking and talking about.
We actually do.
Also, these people, they want you to stop.
Yeah. They don't know you. You don't know them.
No.
So,
anyways,
award season.
Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. We love and adore you.
Yeah.
I was watching Schitt's Creek and Best in Show last night.
Yeah.
And this is the season where we're ramping up towards the Oscars. And the nominations have recently come out, which is very, very exciting. Kevin and I were quite excited about some of the picks, some of the surprises. Sinners got the most in history, which is insane, which is a wonderful thing. And so today we're going to be talking about our favorite award speeches, because those are the things that we remember. Those are the things that are cemented in time for good or for bad.
Right.
Sometimes they're
great. Which we'll talk about. Yeah.
We can. And usually the bad are the men. They
Truly.
Can't seem to get it together. But the women
cannot seem to get it together.
Are the ones that give us those like pop culture moments that we're exciting. So we wanted to dive right in and just talk about our favorite Oscar speeches of all time. But I want to clarify, are we talking best actress speeches and some honorable mentions? Or
well, on my list I have 2 best supporting actress, 1 best actress.
Great.
But I guess you could do whatever you want.
Okay, great. Yeah. No, I also have something very similar.
Yeah. Before we start talking about individual picks, what do you think makes a really memorable, both good or bad, Oscar speech?
Good. It's got to feel what? It's got to be prepared.
Correct.
It's got to be somewhat prepared.
Yeah.
But feel like it's not. Feel like it's very off the cuff. It's got to still hit some and tug on some heartstrings, but you have to have humor. You have to have some sort of humor in it. It can't be just like the person crying, which like it's a big moment. Like it is for many actors, it is like the pinnacle and crowning achievement of like
their career.
To get to that level is insane.
Yeah.
Now, does it help or hurt people? That's a whole other conversation that we could talk about.
Yeah.
After.
But having an Oscar, you mean?
having an Oscar, getting
Yeah.
an Oscar
Yeah.
nomination. That actually is another podcast topic that we should throw into
The
our
curse of
list.
the Oscar.
Curse of the Oscar,
Yeah.
and how that curse often affects people of color. Anyways,
Yeah.
so I think that it's a little bit of a balance between humor and really feeling heartfelt, but also a preparedness. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right. There's a level of sincerity that has to come through. Humor is important. I also think, I'm sure we might have some overlap. And in the case where we do, I'm sure we're going to be talking about specific performers who are able to meet the moment. And I think that also is a big part of what makes speeches really powerful and,
Correct.
constantly coming up in the public, consciousness. And it's got to be funny. I mean, just a love of humor and charisma is just so important. So
Yeah. Now I went through
yeah,
most of the Oscar, I went through probably 40 of them. Just skimmed,
like
rewatched.
you actually went through them.
I prepare for
Yeah,
this, sir.
I did too, but I didn't watch 40.
Well, I often watch them a lot because
I
I
do.
need sometimes when I'm feeling like, okay, I need a pump up, I need to watch specific ones. So some of them I can remember.
Yeah.
And it gives me joy.
Yeah.
But there are a couple that some of the controversial ones,
Yeah.
like a Marlon Brando not accepting his Oscar,
Not showing up, right?
by a native person who turned out to not be native.
Weird.
Not great. Not great. So there's moments like that you're like, okay, I need to rewatch this and see how this actually played out.
Yeah.
There's also moments like a Moonlight and La La Land snafu
Oh my
that I had to rewatch and think I needed to rewatch it because I wanted to see what everyone in the background
Yeah.
was thinking. My favorite during that moment is Ryan Gosling just laughing.
Yeah.
He's trying to suppress a laugh.
Yeah.
But would you like to start and dive in on your first pick?
I would. Okay, my first pick is going to be your.
Oh, no.
This is definitely gonna be on your list. Viola Davis.
Just can't make it go away. It's done now. I can't. Wish the circumstances are the thing away.
And you don't want to either.
And the Oscar goes to Viola Davis.
It's not on my list.
It's not on your list.
No, it's not.
Is it because you knew I'd have it?
Nope.
You just don't like Viola Davis?
No, I love her. I just read her memoir. I literally just finished her memoir 2 days ago. No, I love her. It just wasn't on my...
It wasn't on your show. Okay, interesting.
No.
So she's only won one Oscar. This is when she accepted for Best Supporting Actress for Fences in the Moonlight year. So 2017.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was. You're not about to. What are you saying no to?
I just don't remember it. I don't remember it being that year of the Moonlight fiasco.
Yeah, because Emma Stone won in that same group.
Hold on.
Okay, when I'm right, you have to say, "Hey Kevin, I apologize for interrupting you."
I'll never tell. Okay, you're right.
Anyway,
yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. So here's the thing: this speech was not funny, but what it was sincere, and Viola Davis has this amazing way of taking prose and taking very simple language and making everything feel so much bigger than it is.
Thank you to the Academy. There's one place that all the people with the greatest potential are gathered. One place. And that's the graveyard. People ask me all the time, what kind of stories do you want to tell, Viola? And I say, exhume those bodies. Exhume those stories.
And, this performance being based on a play by August Wilson, she really as she says, exhumed his spirit and exhumed his brilliance, or sorry, evoked his name in that way. I thought it was beautiful, and she talked a lot about what does it mean to be an artist and what does it mean to celebrate what it means to live a life. And I think she's just fantastic. I love her. I love her, and I cannot wait. I always look forward to seeing her speak. Always.
Absolutely, it's always a moment.
Always a moment.
Yeah, she's in my top 5 of people that I have to work with.
Yeah, Juvie Productions, make it happen.
I know that speech is great. She also, I think, she played the role on Broadway too.
Yes, and won a Tony.
Tony for that same part. So, I think that's a good one. Yeah, I actually didn't have it on my list, weirdly enough.
Wow, crazy.
My first one is the one and the only, Lupita Nyong'o.
I went to Master Shaw's plantation.
You admit it?
Yes, really. And you know why? I got this from Mrs. Shaw. Mrs. Epps won't even grab me no soap to clean with. I stink so much to make myself gag.
And the Oscar goes to Lupita Nyong'o.
This was an honorable mention for me.
Okay, so it's not on yours. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Yes, this is one that I come back to a lot.
Yeah.
Because this is like one of those. She won an Oscar for 12 Years a Slave. And this is kind of like a meeting of the moment situation where it was like, this was her first film role out of drama school. And she was sort of just like the belle of the ball that year.
Looked stunning too.
It looked beautiful. Everybody was so interested in who she was. It was really like a breakout performance for her because, again, this is her first movie. She had never done anything else, like this. And I think it was also a moment where Hollywood has had like a long history of like sidelining Black women, but specifically like darker skinned Black women, or confining them to like specific stereotypes. And so her winning was really, really big. Now, was the film about slavery?
Yes. And it's heavy.
It's heavy. It's not it's very, very heavy, as it should be. But again, we talk about like tough watches. That it's a tough watch, but also a really like guttural performance. But the reason I put this on the list is because it signaled like a very interesting shift in Hollywood for me, in that like she kind of arrived fully formed and like ready for the industry in a way. And I'll always remember her outfit, that blue.
Yeah, it just flowed. You know, she was walking on the red carpet and just floating. Yeah.
She looked beautiful. She had it was just a very heartfelt, well thought out speech. It was a speech that clearly was put together, was well rehearsed, but also felt like it was just coming from her, coming from her heart. And I think she had her brother there with her, and she's crying. I'm crying. The music is soaring. The score behind her was great. It was all.
Do you remember Liza Minnelli just getting up and hugging her as she's walking to the stage?
Yeah.
It's so random.
Liza even knew. Liza knew that it was a moment.
Yeah, Liza knows talent when she sees it.
Yeah. So that is my number 3.
Yeah. Okay. On the point about Lupita, it is interesting that she won this Oscar, and I think like she's a good person to talk about when it comes to not the curse of the Oscar, but like how does it change your career? Because other than A Quiet Place, that prequel, she hasn't really been making many movies, or like she hasn't been in. I think she probably is having a different type of like ascension in Hollywood than maybe I'm projecting, but like maybe she would want.
No, I think she's spoken about it. I think she's spoken about like after 12 Years a Slave, every role that came her way was a stereotypical sort of part. And so I think that's the thing about the Oscars, especially with like black and brown people, is that Lupita should be afforded the Jennifer Lawrence Emma Stone
100%. 100%.
And yet she's not.
Right.
Just because, and we know why. So I think that she's spoken about it, like her having to say no to things because it didn't feel correct. And like, I do believe, and people will fight me on this, I do think that she should have been nominated for Us.
100%.
I thought that performance was fantastic. Say what you will about the movie. I know people either loved it or they hated it.
I liked it. Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But I thought that performance was fantastic. And so I think I think that she's had a very different experience and has had to be very, very choosy about some of the things that she's taken on. She's also made some really interesting, some smaller independent films that she's done that like maybe people haven't seen. She's done a film with Mira Nair. I mean, obviously she's done Black Panther.
Right.
So she's been in some bigger movies, but I think in terms of like that Oscar, the awards conversation,
right,
she's either been like on the bubble or like not. And so I'm curious to see what else she does in her career. Because she's fantastic. She's a fantastic actor. And I agree with you. It's
great choice.
Tough.
Yeah.
Why, thank you.
My next one will be Regina King.
My best friend.
Yeah.
My best friend.
You got to tell the audience. Yeah.
I had dinner with Regina King.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
And that's all I will say.
Yeah, and she was an angel. She was a joy to be around.
The best.
Yeah,
the best.
It was her. Yeah. Was it her and her sister, or just her?
It was her and her entire team.
Right.
Yeah, and her whole production team. So I got all it. All I will say is that they're the best. She is the best. She is so cool.
Yeah.
As down to earth and just wonderful as you would think, but also just like really fucking funny.
Yeah.
They're all great. This was also not on my list, but I'm actually really surprised that we're not having overlap yet. But not on my list. But
my last one might be on your list. I can't imagine it not being.
Well, now I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, let me talk about Regina King first. All right, I put her on this list because number one, I've loved her since I saw her in Friday, which is like a movie from the 90s. And to your point about her talent, she's so dexterous in her career. She's done The Boondocks, she's done dramas, she's done comedies. If Beale Street Could Talk, which she won for in 2018, I
think.
Directed by
I don't know
Barry
why I'm
Jenkins.
agreeing. Clearly, I don't remember any years.
Yeah, you don't remember. You just be quiet, okay?
Yep.
Again, not a speech that was funny, but very sincere. And she talked about her mom, and again, like If Beale Street Could Talk is based on a book by James Baldwin, and to evoke his spirit and to really make sure that he got his due as part of this experience, I thought was just it was just perfect.
Yeah.
And she says something specific about Barry Jenkins, nurturing this baby, which is the film, and how James Baldwin birthed it, but like Barry wrapped his arms around it and made it feel loved and warm. And she is a benefactor of what it means to have love poured into you.
James Baldwin birthed this baby, and Barry, you nurtured her, you surrounded her with so much love and support. So it's appropriate for me to be standing here because I'm an example of what it looks like when support and love is poured into someone. Mom, I love you so much.
And again, clearly you have thought about it. You have kind of organized what you want to say, but it comes across as so genuine. And I just thought that it was just one of my favorite speeches. And she looked, again, stunning in that white dress. Stunning.
Beautiful.
That's my Regina King. I love her.
Okay. My next one it's a different one.
Okay.
And
what do you mean different?
It's Rita Moreno. in West Side Story, when she won Best Supporting Actress in like 1962.
He is one of them! No, Anita! Yes! A boy like that would kill your brother.
This was a big moment because it was Hollywood routinely just really typecast like Latina women as like these caricatures, and Anita, if you've not seen West Side Story or don't know it, Anita is a role made for an Oscar performance. Like it allows you to do everything as an actor. And she was also at the time like one of the few like openly very proud Puerto Rican performers at the time.
Yeah.
People were a little bit quieter. Not even just, Puerto Ricans, but other people of other ethnicities were also very quiet about where they were from, especially in this time, because they were worried about, typecasting. And so it kind of like cracked the door open that felt just really shut for a group of people. And she ended up winning an EGOT.
Right.
And so she's kind of like the blueprint and the template. I love this speech because it's so clear that it was a surprise.
Yeah, truly. Yeah.
And it's maybe 7 seconds.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it! Good Lord! I leave you with that.
I can't believe it. And then she leaves. It's amazing. It's so
iconic. Good. I wonder, has she talked about if she had a chance to redo it, what she would actually say?
I hope not. I haven't looked it up.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's just because I had forgotten that that's all she says.
Truly.
And just kind of like wanders away.
Yeah.
It reminded me of when Merritt Weaver won an Emmy for Nurse Jackie.
Yes.
Nurse Jackie. And she just was like,
I gotta go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I gotta go.
Thank you so much. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. Perfect.
So good.
Perfect. That role of Anita kind of sits in this canon of like you said, roles where anytime someone goes up to the plate, you're gonna knock it out of the park. Like Ariana DeBose winning,
She killed the part. She was
killed
great.
the part.
Like,
I love that. That's a great pick. It's a great pick.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you're number 2?
No, number 1. I'm on my.
Oh, you're right. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halle Berry for winning for Monsters Ball.
This is where we'll have overlap, but
Okay.
I'm gonna change.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
How can you not?
I cried watching it yesterday.
Yeah. So, do you think that she? Clearly, she thought about it, but like, do you think that thought she was gonna win?
No.
Yeah. Like it looks like her reaction sitting in the chair is clearly one of shock, and she is literally sobbing on the stage for 20 seconds. I timed it because and it never happened before. No black woman had ever won Best Actress before. So,
and you have to remember that, like, I think it was the front runner was because like they had split that year. I think.
Yeah, she won.
Like, Ellen
Sissy
Bernstein
Spacek
was
won,
doing Sissy Spacek
won the Globe.
Yeah, because you had Requiem for a Dream, you had In the Bedroom,
right? Monsters
as like
Ball.
2 crazy films that like were getting a lot of awards attention.
Yeah, by 2 former Oscar winners.
Yeah, who were also older.
Right.
And like they love giving a second Oscar to people that are having like resurgences later on in their career.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think she knew.
Yeah. Also, Judi Dench for Iris. So 3.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you're right. Who else was the other one?
I don't know.
Mulan?
No. It was Nicole Kidman for Moulin Rouge.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So I don't know how I know that. It's crazy. But look, again, she met the moment. This was another speech where she didn't have to, but she talked about Lena Horne and Dorothy Dandridge and Diane Carroll, Angela Bassett, Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox. Like you are kind of evoking the names of actors both past and present that you stand shoulder to shoulder with. And I think
This moment is so much bigger than me. This moment is for Dorothy Dandridge, Lena Horne, Diane Carroll. It's for the women that stand beside me. Jada Pinkett, Angela Bassett, Vivica Fox, and it's for every nameless, faceless woman of color that now has a chance.
just so sincere, hit the mark perfectly. At one point, she thanks her lawyers. That was funny. Like there was moments of levity, but it was truly a speech. And I think I went to the Academy Museum in LA, but a couple years ago, and they have a space where you can see the dresses and you can see the actual awards, and her speech is constantly playing on a loop. And it's just because it's perfect. It's what
perfect.
Everyone would want a speech to look like. Yeah,
100%. It's absolutely perfect, and like very just like undeniable.
Yeah,
and it was a great performance. I think it was like the movie. I don't know if the movie holds up in the way that it
definitely doesn't hold up.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in over a decade, but the performance is still good. But she's another one like Oscar Curse, like like she to me also I wonder if had similar sort of issues that like we just spoke of like with Lupita and like getting proper roles, because it's just a different it's a different beast for some reason for Black and brown people. And
I think part of the challenge too is you have to be really good at picking scripts. And I don't like some actors are good at knowing what roles, and I it might be projecting. I don't know if she's like the best at deciding beyond the financial component. Is this a good project for me in like the longevity of my career?
Yeah. I don't know.
But I mean, Catwoman, love.
Well, in theory, that should have been good. Like
in theory,
that had all the makings of something like wonderful.
Right, and it has stood the test of time because it's got a cult following,
100%.
But
yeah.
All right. So what's your last pick?
Okay. This one was a surprise for me.
Okay.
Because I didn't expect to enjoy this as much as I have. And it's for a multitude of reasons.
Okay.
But it's Olivia Colman.
Oh, gosh.
Olivia Colman.
Lady Gaga.
Olivia Colman won in 2019. She won Best Actress, and she won it for The Favorite.
Great film.
Was an incredible film.
Yeah.
But it was Yorgos Lanthimos' one of his another brilliant film of his. But it was a strange, dark period piece that was abrasive and had Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz doing things that they had never done before. And like I've known about Olivia Colman for a very long time because of her TV work. But I don't think people here, I don't think the general public knew who she really was until she won this. And I think what made this moment particularly fascinating was that year Glenn Close was indeed the front runner.
This is why I didn't put it on the list, because it hurts.
It hurts. I know.
It hurts so much.
It hurts so much that Olivia Colman even said, "Glenn, this isn't how it was supposed to."
It's supposed to be.
But if you know Olivia Colman, she fucking incredible actor.
Yeah,
incredible.
Genuinely very funny.
And people don't realize that because she does these very serious roles, but she comes from like a kind of like an improv comedy background and has done like sitcoms in the UK. And she just goes up there. And if you've ever seen Olivia Colman on a talk show, if you've ever seen her on Graham Norton, you know that she's fucking funny.
Yeah, or Good Hang with Amy Poehler. That episode was really good. Yeah.
But she goes up there clearly extraordinarily shocked. This is one of those instances where like there was no speech planned.
Correct. Yeah.
She
off the cuff.
I break my rule about like the good Oscar speeches have to be planned a little bit. She had nothing prepared. It is rambling. It is still heartfelt. She laughs at her husband because he's crying, and she's like, I won't cry. She sees Lady Gaga in the front row and is like, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
And then at one point looks at the time and then makes a fart sound, and it is just so wonderfully heartfelt and funny. I watch it maybe once a week.
Loved that job. I did spend quite a lot of my time imagining this. Oh, please wrap up. Right, okay. And thank you. And my husband Ed, my best friend.
Yeah, it was a lights out
so
awards season for her, because even her Golden Globe speech was really funny, where she calls Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz her bitches, and
Yes.
like in like a funny way, but
Yes.
it's laugh out loud funny.
Yes.
Yeah, love her. I hate what she took from me.
I know, Glenn.
But yeah.
I know. And Glenn, I think that was the 6th time that she had been nominated, 7th time.
Yeah, something like that.
And people were like, she's gonna win.
Yeah, Demi Moore moment. I'm telling you.
I know.
That shit hurts, man.
I know.
That shit hurts so bad.
I know. But that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, truly. That's a great pick. It's a great pick. Who are your honorable mentions? Who'd you have on your list?
My honorable mentions are Tom Hanks.
Which one?
Because he won 2 Oscars in a row. This was from Philadelphia. Just because it also met the moment, and it spoke about like folks with HIV and AIDS, and was very not only like academic. That one was clearly very, very rehearsed, but it was very vulnerable and empathetic, and spoke to the queer community and in a way that it was not sort of recognized humanity over just like ego, and that we're all human. So I thought that was really, really wonderful. Denzel,
Training Day.
Yeah. I mean, should have won 3 other times, but like Training Day, thought it was a great speech and also like a wonderful moment for him. And I think it was like a decade or so since like Sidney Poitier had won Best Actor. Or decades, not a decade. It had been years since there had been another black actor in that category. And then my last one was one of my favorite movies and also favorite books of all time is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And Louise Fletcher won Best Actress for her villainous role as Nurse Ratched, who is like one of the most antagonistic characters in cinema. But what made the speech I think really, really cool was that both her parents were both deaf, and so she actually signed. She used sign language during the speech, and that was I think the first time that had ever happened.
I love that.
It was beautiful, and her performance is incredible. Like she made us hate that character, and then at the very end she has this monologue where you're like, oh, you're right.
Yeah.
About everything.
Fantastic movie. Yeah.
Do you have any honorables?
100%. Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted this. Like, it was just sincere.
Yeah.
Vanessa Redgrave for Julia. Vanessa Redgrave is a real ass woman. She's like, her and Jane Fonda for me are like the two real honorable, noble people in Hollywood, like doing really good work. And it's crazy because in that speech she talked about, the movie is about the Holocaust. Is it about the Holocaust or is it about Nazi? It's about Nazis for sure, but I don't know if it's
what did she win for again?
Julia.
Oh right.
It's about World War II. And in her speech, she talks about Palestine, and she talks about Zionism, and she gets massive boos from the audience during that speech, and continues to go on, and doesn't let it faze her. But I think that takes serious balls to say that, and to know the blowback that could happen because of it, and not be persuaded to not speak on it. So
especially during that time.
Yeah, 78.
Yeah. That wasn't a conversation people were having openly.
No. And then my last one, let's do Jamie Foxx, because I just think that he was fantastic in Ray. And he talked about his grandmother. He talked about being excited to go to sleep so that he could speak to his grandmother about what happened that night. And I thought that was very beautiful. Yeah.
I love those. I think those are all very... Wow, we really didn't overlap until Hallie, which is I'm very impressed.
I mean, there's a lot of really good ones out there. Are there any this year that have... I mean, we're not at the Oscars yet, but any that you've seen so far this year? Or like from this award season that you've enjoyed?
No. No, I mean, no.
Got it.
No, like none of them are like
memorable enough. Yeah.
They're not at the level of like the ones we've just spoken of. Like
100%.
where I haven't felt that. I mean, honestly, before Olivia, like, hadn't really felt like the Oscar speeches were really speeching for a while.
Yeah, they kind of hit this moment where they just became very dull. Here's the thing. I don't want you to get up on your stage and thank your agent. Like, you can thank them behind like, you can thank them privately. Send them flowers. Take them to dinner. You know? But when you get up on that
disagree.
When you get up on that stage, I need you to meet the moment.
I disagree.
State
because the amount of people that are... Two things happen. When you win that Oscar and you start thanking the people around you, those people, their stock goes up.
Correct.
And by recognizing them and the people... And it also... Award seasons are machines. The amount of money, time, and effort that people are spending on you as a single person.
Yes.
It's a lot. So I don't mind the agent likes or thanks. Where I do have an issue is when it's only those people.
Right.
And no one else in America knows who random agent from WME is. So, like, I think there's a balance. I also do think that if you have been winning every, like, award leading up to the Oscar and you've thanked them up until, like, you've thanked them in other ones, then you don't need to.
Right,
but
save
if it's, like, a random... If it's, like... in a time where, like, you only have the Oscars, we don't have all these other awards.
Yeah.
I think because it's dollars. It's like money.
Yeah, that's a great point. So
that's from a business perspective, it makes sense. From a like artistic, creative perspective, it's you know.
I guess my bigger issue is like when you're Kevin Huvane, you are already the agent for all of the biggest A-list celebrities in the industry. So you getting named on that stage, is that really going to create any meaningful difference?
Probably not for him, but like. I think that for, like, I don't know, I think someone like a Natalie Portman, who I think was, like, with her manager for 20-something years and, like, that kind of thing.
Totally.
I think that, like, there are some actors where they've been with their teams for a really long time.
Yeah.
It kind of, like, you know, that helps. But, I don't disagree with your take. I think I get why people do it.
All right, before we end, what is your least favorite Oscar speech to date? Or just kind of like give me 2 or 3 examples of speeches that you just thought were a total dud or didn't land.
I mean Adrian Brody's from last year.
Bingo.
Like
bingo.
God, that went on for so long. And also, dude, it's your second Oscar. And also, you fell out of this industry for very specific reasons. So like the entitlement, tall white man.
I feel like the moment he got to like the 2-minute mark and there was clearly no end in sight, I was like, they should have gave it to Timmy. You just get like, like, please, Adrian Brody. But his first one was great. For the pianist.
Was it though?
Other than him kissing Halle Berry unsolicited.
He's on my list of people that I don't think should be getting awards for those two infractions.
That aside,
and I will say this to his face when I work with him.
Okay, yeah, you should.
Hi, I'm Vishaal Reddy. I'll be working with you. I'm so excited. By the way, your Oscar speeches didn't
flop. Chop City.
Yeah, but congrats on your awards.
Yeah. Any other speech that just...
I'm sure that there are that are politically motivated where I'm kind of but I feel like the politics of it all at the Oscars, they tend to lean liberal. They don't...
For sure.
No one is up there spouting conservative...
No.
Fascist talking points that I can, recall. But
although when the Moonlight La La Land mix-up happened and La La Land, the producers were still up on stage, one of them said, "I want to thank my wife, my blonde-haired, green-eyed wife," and that felt weird. Do you remember that? There's 3 producers from La La Land on that stage before the Moonlight crew got up there, and one of them... I
don't remember that.
Go back and watch it. He says, "I want to thank my blonde-haired, blue-eyed, or green-eyed wife." It was very odd. Yeah.
What?
This is also, by the way, after they knew that Moonlight had actually won, but they still kept going and speaking about the film.
I've got to rewatch this. I don't remember that at all.
You got to go back.
Well, I don't like that.
Oh, it was bad. Bad moment.
I was just watching Ryan Gosling laugh.
Yeah, no, you gotta go through the whole thing. Go through the whole thing.
Yeah, Adrian Brody though, that was one from this past year that I was like,
it's a no for me, dog.
I just think that he just doesn't know how to give a speech.
Yeah. And then there's also examples. This is the last thing I'll say. Also examples of speeches that are clearly emotional but feel too emotional.
Like
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, look, it was a lot. And she had basically...
She won everything.
So, not that you shouldn't be surprised, but there's a level of, I don't know. There's just something about that run where I feel like you can temper it a bit because you've been practicing for this moment. Hopefully, maybe not, but just saying.
Well, sorry to Zoe.
She's fine. She's the highest grossing actor of all time. She's fine.
Which is crazy to me.
He's fine.
The amount of money. Not that she's that, just the fact that she's been in all of these movies that are
huge
billions
franchises.
and billions and billions. Good for her.
Yeah. All right, what's our next topic? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just with some of these people, I'm like, give me $1 million to make my movie.
Yeah, right. You got to talk to Emma in Fruit Tree. I feel like she's on a
You don't
kick.
think I've tried?
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I take that back.
Wow.
What is our
Elijah?
next
Cut the
topic?
camera.
Cut it.
Cut the camera. We're in a fight.
Okay, so next we're talking about our 3 most anticipated films of 2026. Are you ready?
I don't know, because I think I'm woefully underprepared.
Okay, well, you have 20 minutes, so.
Okay, well, don't give the listeners that production. They don't need to see BTS.
No, we're having a planning meeting about it. It's fine. That's all. That's all I'm talking about.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Now go watch the Oscars, everyone.
Yes.